Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome, folks, to Allegiant Stadium, the home of the Raiders, right off the Las Vegas Strip. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, that one's picked off. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And it's a long distance
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Savage. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Let's see if they can get it going here. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grabbed by the receiver. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. That's reeled in. It's Watkins. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Getting set. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. They'll give it to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And that'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
2nd down play coming up. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's York. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The Buckeyes are on the move here.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the 1st down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. Just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
And at 1st down, they go right back to it. Running with purpose. A solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of it and makes a heck of a play.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He can go. Touchdown, Georgia. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the 1st half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. fielded in the end zone. It's Savage. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. Running back grabs it on the screen. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. This is a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's York. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass is caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. It's Williams. Bursts into space. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. 14. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Makes a quick catch. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. The defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. You'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's an outbound, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking for 6. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here. Oh, and they've got him for a sack. He could not make something happen before the break here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Ball handed off.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Grabs near the sticks. It's York. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
And they'll kick it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He has first down yardage at the 46. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
That play makes it second and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Fourth and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw again. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll use the ground game here. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
that run sets up an important third down call for this offense. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The PAT is good, so it's a two-touchdown lead, 35-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Savage. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Solid gain there, moves the ball up to the 32. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Now it's second down here. On his shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
It's a good positive game by the offense, and it's enough for the first down. They're already looking to get up to the line of scrimmage and get this play called to go some up-tempo. The defense has got to be alert to this and get their call and get ready to play.
So far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that catch is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on third down now? A direct snap. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. No huddle here for the offense.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to...
And he's tackled behind the line, but there's a flag down.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Inside give now in the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Well, down late in his football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
Georgia offense is back out on the field. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. A pre-snap motion from the offense. Throw to the right. It's caught. He's found some room with the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember last time they were on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count.
It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. He hands it to the back. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark it right at the 1. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to pass this time. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. 28. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Leaning on the run game here late. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Shot right down the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a flag is thrown on the play. This one could go either way. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they get to completion.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. How about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
The Dogs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense. Maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here. But this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Throws it to the right. He's got a receiver wide open here. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this, you're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure is coming. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. If it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to throw it again. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. The offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the offense will just take a knee. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
It's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye. And sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do. And I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.